And perhaps, one of the reasons that I feel so strongly about the importance of this inquiry and why I'm so emotionally committed to making sure that it's a success with full transparency and total brutal honesty in answering your questions to get to the bottom of this is because of this huge error in the doctrine that the UK, and by the way, the whole Western world had in how to tackle a pandemic. And that flawed doctrine underpinned many of the problems that made it extremely difficult to respond. And if I may say so, I am profoundly sorry for the impact that had. I'm profoundly sorry for each death that has occurred. And I also understand why, for some, it will be hard to take that apology from me. I understand that. I get it. But it is honest and heartfelt. And alongside this, I was also assured that the UK was one of the best placed countries in the world for responding to a pandemic, and indeed, in some areas, categorized by the World Health Organization as the best placed in the world. But the absolutely central problem with the planning in the UK was that the doctrine was wrong. And maybe I should set this out now. I've written it in my written statement. The attitude, the doctrine of the UK was to plan for the consequences of a disaster. Can we buy enough body bags? Where are we going to bury the dead? And that was completely wrong. Of course, it's important to have that in case you fail to stop a pandemic, but central to pandemic planning needs to be, how do you stop the disaster from happening in the first place? How do you suppress the virus?